Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Cranky Old Historian. What is love? Today on Warm Words of Wisdom, I just have one thing to say is tell your friends you love them. Tell everyone you really love you love them. Make it weird. Just tell them until they're like, why? And let me tell you why. Wife and I had a friend years ago named McKay, and she was like a surrogate daughter to us. We laughed about that. We just joked about that, and we were very close to her for several years. And then she was a student nurse, and in 2016 she was one of 5 student nurses who was killed on I-16 going into Savannah when a truck ran into them at 85 miles an hour. And that was hard. That was very hard to deal with. But to tell you the complete truth, what was harder was what came later. Is I realized I had never told her that I loved her, not in a weird sort of way, but like she was my daughter, and I truly loved her. And I think about her every single day. She was the single most Christ-like person I ever knew in my life. And I truly admired her, and a lot of what I do, I try to think, well, what would McKay do? And what is love? Well, in English, we have a deficit. We only have this one word that means so many things, and I think that causes so many problems. When you study Biblical Greek, which is Koine Greek, they have 3 different words for love. Eros, which is the one everybody confuses it with, and is obviously what you think it is. Phileo, which it means like I love you like a brother or a sister. And then agape, which means I love you purely, absolutely purely, like God would. And my wife, I have an agapean love for her. I love her as purely as I can. But there's a lot of people, I have a phileon, a love like a brother or sister, and she was very much one of them. So my word of wisdom to you today, tell people you love them. They need to hear that. They need to know that. They may know it. And I've been told many times by people who knew her, oh, yeah, she knew that. She knew that. But make sure that they know it. And I look forward to seeing you here again on the Cranky Old Historian. Y'all have a wonderful week.